How do? Just adding a little bit to the beginning of the vlog. The vlog will follow on with this. First of all, everyone going into reception in prison will be interviewed by somebody despite time of day, etc. Yeah, and everyone going into prison, although this doesn't always happen, should have a first night induction. That is a brief induction, any concerns, etc. These are all supposed to be safety measures. So Alex Belfield, yeah, I've given you the possibilities when he goes into prison. Hopefully I've explained some prison terms and procedures. Rule 43, GOOD, good order or discipline, the ACT document, suicide, self-harm, and other things. Alex Belfield might well have arrived at said prison he is in with normal prisoners, have been in normal holding cells with prisoners, gone into reception with normal prisoners, and just gone to normal location and gone through the procedure just like everyone else. I give you some possible scenarios with him being well known, quite a high profile case. Again, thanks to everyone who supported the channel, and if you want to tell his story, you'd like to come on the channel, drop me an email in every description. Cheers, thank you. How do? I'm just going to do a brief introduction to myself and Stephen. Stephen's the black lab you see before you. Real Porridge podcast, mental health, criminal justice, people with real life stories. Welcome to the new subscribers. Thank you for everyone on Sports Channel, Patreon, Buy Me a Brew, and everyone who's contributed to the channel. That's past, present, and future. So Alex Belfield in court before he even gets to prison. Yeah, the people transporting him to the prison he's going to, if they believe, you know, he is at risk, that's to himself, others can open an ACT document. ACT stands for Assessment, Care in Custody and Teamwork. It is the suicide and self-harm document. Somebody like himself, there probably will be a phone call from court, maybe safer custody from the prison he's going to. They'll know what prison he's going to. Again, the prison might have already decided where he is going to be located. Hey, Stephen. So the procedure when he gets to prison, he might well be in a normal holding cell with normal population prisoners. He might be kept separate. That depends where he is, staffing situation and his demeanour. He will be interviewed by reception staff. Everyone is interviewed by reception staff, unless it is really late at night. Reception staff can open an ACT document, the suicide and self-harm document. He will then see a nurse. He should also see a doctor. Again, depending on the time of the night, doctors used to have finishing times. They might be off at 8 o'clock at night. If he's still in reception, then he's not going to see a doctor. People will speak to him. Again, if he's not already been put on an ACT document, and this can be open, this ACT document, you know, with no contribution from himself. If prison deems he might be at risk, or because he's high profile, they will open that document. Now, there's a couple of level of observations. There's normal observations throughout the night. Again, the person opening it can put that level of observation despite his location. So somebody might be checking on him 6-7 times a night. A high level of intermittent watch could be 5 times an hour or more. So throughout the night and day, he will be checked on 5 times or more. He could be put on a constant watch. Constant watch is just that, 24/7. 24 hours a day in a cell where people can see you and observe you. So he's gone through the reception process. He's seen a nurse. They will ask specific questions. They will ask questions about risk, how you're feeling, and they will make observations. He can ask for, or possibly will be offered, Rule 43. Now, Rule 43 is every prisoner's right, someone new receptions, to be segregated from the normal prison population. That will normally be on a VP, vulnerable prisoner wing. Prisoners who prey on other people, sex offenders and the like, when they go into prison, are called vulnerable prisoners. Irony at its best. VP wings are normally quieter than normal population. They are isolated from normal population. They move around prisons, separate to normal population. The only area, usually, where they can be observed is a visits hall. Prison I worked at, Strangeways, VPs had their own area away from normal location. If someone fancied their chances having a pop, normal location prisoner, they could have had a sprinter there and filled someone in. It's about losing privileges if you did something like that. Please excuse the train. The only other place they might be observed is on exercise. Normal location prisoners might be able to observe VPs, sex offenders and the like on the exercise yard. There's another type of prisoner as well that you get on VP wings. OPs, own protection. Yeah. When you sign up to that, you sign up to a compact. That's nothing to do with nature of offence. For instance, a prisoner could be in debt, have a drug debt, be fearful of their life, and they could ask to go OP. So they will also be then managed on a VP unit. If he signs up to the rule, other than the VP wing, he could be kept in a segregation unit, solitary confinement. Segregation units, solitary, they don't like OP prisoners. Sorry, Rule 43 prisoners. It can disturb the rest of the population, the bad boys that are down there, but they could be located there. The other place is prison health cares on a Rule 43. Prison health cares, patients, they have a mixed population. When I was at Strangeways, we had a mixed population. We had normal location prisoners and VPs, vulnerable prisoners, sex offenders, mixed on the wing. 7 years I was on there, never one incident, never one. But it is dangerous. It might well be that he his demeanour didn't mean he was on an act form. He might not be signed up Rule 43. Again, it depends on him, his demeanour, the prison staff and such. All the circumstances added up. If the prison deemed that he was problematic or could be problematic, he could be signed up on good. Good stands for good order or discipline. It used to be GOAD, good order and discipline. So by demeanour, behaviour, if the staff, management deem someone is a risk, they can be placed on good. Usually in the segregation unit, it is not a punishment. However, it is exactly what it says for the good order of the prisoner. For instance, a good example of that, somebody who has been involved in a riot or mutiny at another prison could be placed on good order. Having them on a wing, they might incite people to riot at that particular prison. So he could be placed on good. A lot depends on demeanour, prison staff and everything else taken into account. Again, I'd like to thank everyone who's contributed to the channel. I'd like to welcome new subscribers. There is an email on every video if you want to send me an email. If you would like me to vlog something, talk about something, I'm happy to do that. If you'd like to come on the channel, again, please send me an email. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thanks for coming. Al Sidi. Parting shot as always. Good lad. Good lad.